Hello, I'm Sean Previl, and you're watching MediaPlex live at 1. In the final edition of the MediaPlex British Beat and a continuation from last week, I show you even more sights of London, England. We're starting in Trafalgar Square, built around the former Charing Cross area. Many events take place here, including International Pillow Fight Day and St. Patrick's Day. The square is home to the Nelson Column, in honor of Vice Admiral Nelson, who died on the HMS Victory during the Battle of Trafalgar. 4 panels depict this battle and 3 others from the French Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars. It is surrounded by 4 bronze lions, which tourists take photos on as a part of visiting London, though it may actually be damaging the 144-year-old sculptures. The square is also home to the 4th plinth, which features different commissioned work such as the Hun Cock last year and the newly unveiled Gift Horse. The National Gallery and the National Portrait Gallery can both be visited at Trafalgar Square, as well as Canada House, one of 2 buildings part of the diplomatic mission of Canada in the UK. From there we head further into the city of Westminster to the heart of UK's government, the Palace of Westminster, where both the House of Commons and House of Lords meet. First built in the Middle Ages, it was the primary residence of the Kings of England before 2 large fires destroyed much of the complex in 1512 and 1834. It was rebuilt in 1840 and had repairs done following the bombing in World War II. The most famous tower is Elizabeth Tower, best known as Big Ben, which entered service in 1859 and strikes the hour within a second of the time. At the palace's north side is Westminster Bridge, which connects Westminster with Lambeth across the River Thames. It also links the palace with the London Eye on the east side, the largest observation wheel in Europe and once the world's largest from 1999 to 2006 at over 135 meters. One can see around 40 kilometers all the way to Windsor Castle on a clear day. It has 32 capsules, one for each of London's boroughs, which hold up to 25 people who can freely walk around. It rotates at 26 centimeters per second. St. James Park is one of the royal parks of London, lands that originally belonged to the monarchy. It is the heart of ceremonial London, and pageants such as the Trooping of Colour take place here. My final stop on this trek through London was, of course, Buckingham Palace, which has served as the official London residence for Britain's sovereigns since 1837. With 775 rooms, it is the administrative headquarters of the monarch and place of royal ceremonies, state visits, and other events and receptions. Outside the palace is the Victoria Memorial, unveiled in 1911, though not completed until 1924. It was first suggested by King Edward VII to be built in honor of Queen Victoria. It has since been used during Queen Elizabeth II's Golden Jubilee celebrations and to celebrate the success of Britain's teams during the Olympics. I'd like to add a thank you for coming with me to England this year, and stay tuned for the full edition tonight on MediaPlex News Now at 6 p.m. In this Baseball Minute, Eric Zarens talks about changes to the Detroit Tigers roster and a new addition to the Toronto Blue Jays.
Hi, I'm Eric Zarens for your MediaPlex Baseball Minute. Spring training is over and regular season has begun. Whichever team you cheer for, it's obvious that Windsor's team are the Detroit Tigers. The offseason for Detroit saw one of their pitchers, Max Scherzer, sign a 7-year, $210 million contract with the Washington Nationals. Scherzer spent his previous 4 seasons with the Tigers. Now, don't let this jersey fool you, because I'm also a longtime fan of the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays have made some interesting signings and trades during the offseason. The most notable move the club did was sign a 5-year, $82 million contract to Toronto native Russell Martin. You can't get more patriotic than that. Now, baseball is a long season, so it's hard to instantly predict who will make the playoffs and who won't. The Detroit Tigers made the playoffs last year and got swept. Are they World Series worthy this year? Hard to say. Same goes for the Blue Jays. Main question is, will we even make the playoffs? Let's hope so. That's it for your Baseball Minute. I'm Eric Zarens, and let's go Blue Jays. Tigers.
Turning to weather, after a beautiful day today and a high of 15, we'll see partly cloudy skies tonight with a low of 11. Then tomorrow we'll see more sunny skies and a high of 14. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to watch MediaPlex News Now at 6 p.m. tonight. I'm Sean Previl, and you've been watching MediaPlex live at 1.